Hey y'all, y'all know I'm in line. As I always do car vlogs while I'm in line because I have the time. So I'm just trying to get back into the habit of making videos since I stopped for a little while. And you know how it goes. So I'm trying to come up with some video topics to discuss for the future. So if y'all have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments and let me know, because it seems like if I only talk about the things that I experience or the things that are important to just me, then it's not really me talking about what's really going on in the world, or things that are out of my little circle. I do admit I do live in a circle, or I do live in my own world, because I'm not out. I used to be out in, I would call it the real world, and I used to go in all those circles. I just got tired of it. I used to go out a lot before I got married. Even after I was married, I used to go out a lot. I used to party. I used to drink a lot, actually, because when you go out, when you party, that's what you do. You drink. So I used to drink a lot. I would stay out till the sun came up. And that was my life for so many years. But the one thing that slowed me down, it wasn't marriage, because I would go out with my husband. We would go out I would be able to hang out way longer because I didn't have to work. But the thing that really calmed me down, and when I first started really becoming more enlightened, was when I had my daughter Layla, when I was pregnant with her, actually, because at that moment in my life, I was an adult that couldn't really hang out, go drink out at the bar, go party. I couldn't hang out late because I was pregnant. So what do you do when you're pregnant for 9 months and your life has totally changed? You watch movies, you read books, you do whatever. So, and when I was pregnant with my first daughter, this was before I was online a lot. I didn't even have my own laptop. I was just TV, radio, music, and books. That was all that I would do. I mean, of course I had an email address and I would check it whenever, whatever. I think I had MySpace back then. But it wasn't the point of no one on it anymore. So one night when I was pregnant, I was I was so upset because I couldn't go out anymore. But my husband still liked to go out, and I didn't stop him from going out because, he's not the one with the baby. But he stopped going out as much too. But I think one night he was out, and I was home by myself. And I was just feeling so emotional, being pregnant, so lonely, so sad. And then, I had a dog. I just felt so alone. And so I went to the bookstore and I bought the book, The Secret. Okay, I had heard all this stuff about it. I didn't know what it was about. I just kept seeing the secret, the secret. I'm like, what's the secret? I need to know the secret because I can't do anything anymore, I can't do anything. I'm going to be a responsible person and do what's right for this baby and da 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 da. So I started reading The Secret, and I'm like, okay, I knew a lot of this stuff already. I've read, but I never put it into that context, But I have heard a lot of these sayings being said, and prior to reading that book, I just thought that that's what people are supposed to say to make you feel better, or that's what people say to keep you motivated, and da 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 da. I never took it seriously. And so, first of all, being a pregnant woman and over emotional and all of that good stuff, reading something like that was truly enlightening at the time. And when I learned, then I started learning more and more after I read the book The Secret. I started learning alchemy. I started learning, the universal principles. I started learning all that stuff. And it just expanded from there. And I think being pregnant was symbolic of birthing a new, me as well as a child. So I don't know if anyone out there is pregnant or have been pregnant and experienced something similar to that. I just thought that it was very strange and also kind of divine that you would become a more conscious, awakened, rebirthed person while you were pregnant. And I'm glad that I became that, because I don't know what kind of mother I would have been if I hadn't been, spiritually enlightened and had learned all this knowledge. I don't know what type of mother I would be. I'd probably be a terrible one. I would probably be teaching and asking a question at the same time, because half the stuff that you are supposed to teach your kids, you don't know the answer to. But through being enlightened, you have a sense of knowledge. And that's why I am so glad that I was enlightened when I was pregnant with my baby Layla. Hi. Hi, Layla. Love you. I love you. I missed you.
The greatest thing happened today, but I lost it.
Aw, what happened?